I went into the auditions of the CD, I think I was as nervous as they were because I didn't know what to expect. Maybe it was negative of me, but I just expected not such a high standard, and I was just completely blown out. As they came in with their songs, just one after the other, was just really, really great. And you can judge for yourself, but I think the end result is a really great sounding CD.
To the one I love, to the one I love, to the one.
Because it was amazing talent, and it was just amazing. Both the choir and the buskers. The choir in particular were very, very professional, and I was actually blown away.
Seeing them coming into the SABC studios, not really knowing where we were going. I mean, I had an idea in my head and a plan, but I wasn't sure whether the plan would come together. Seeing the picture unfold was just quite an amazing feeling. We had professional musicians backing them. They hadn't been, most of them hadn't been in studios before, and they just rose to the occasion, and it was one of those gooseflesh moments for most of the time that we were there. Yeah, it was just wonderful.
I was waiting for that day, man. Really, I was waiting to be there, to be at the SABC studios.
You wait, and it makes me cry, yeah, yeah.
We involved ourselves with the team, for example, like I said, Andrew Darlington, Russell Stanley from Stonefish doing the DVD, myself, and the other key in the development of the CD was to bring in Peter Pilson as a producer and co-producer engineer. The reason being, he's very experienced, he's covered all aspects of music, and I knew that he would be very sensitive to the project, because a lot of producers and that would come in and say, oh God, you're working with people who've never been in a studio, and what do you think you're doing, blah, blah, blah. And he was sensitive to the occasion, and he was another one who helped to bring out the performances in these people who may not have the experience, but just have the huge talent.
No one to love, and nowhere to call their own. And it's just like yesterday and the day before. And it's just like...
The reason we used the professional musicians that we booked, as in Georg Voros on drums, Pete Sklair on bass, and George Spencer on percussion, is pretty much the same as talking about Peter Pilson. Sensitive musicians, very experienced, and knowing that songs in every time signature and in every style and in every key can be thrown at them and they will rise to it straight away. And they really proved themselves. George Spencer on percussion, Georg Voros on drums, and Pete Sklair. These are top of the log in this country, and actually just top as musicians worldwide. Some of those musicians hadn't even ever been in a studio. We put them in a situation with top professional musicians sitting there. You could see they were nervous, but I think the excitement of the moment was just really fantastic for them, and they really rose to it. And the performances, you can judge for yourself, are on the final CD, and they were wonderful.
Every now and then I get a little glimpse of you. Yeah, you know that's when. Whoa, 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 oh, then it's time to try again.
I'm very excited to see the response of the buskers and the zone choir, the cleaning choir, when they get the CD, when they hear it, because I think it's going to be the most incredible reaction and just a wonderful feeling to see their reaction. And I don't think they realize where it's going to take them, because I really do believe, and I'm not trying to raise their hopes, because you put stuff out there and it doesn't always happen, but I think this is the start of something big. When you hear a DJ on radio say, this is the new one from so-and-so, or this is the first song from so-and-so, you just get such a kick. And I would love to be with every one of those buskers when they hear their song on the radio for the first time. It's the most amazing feeling.
Wow. I don't know where I'm going to get myself, where I'm going to be when I heard my song on the radio for the first time. But I will be really happy. I'll be. Just to hear my voice for the first time on the radio.
I don't know how to mention it, but that will be a dream. Hearing my song on a radio, that will be heaven. I'll be in heaven.
Make my day, Yamabo. I've been watching